tragedy occurred on June 29, 1995, when a department store in the middle of the Seoul city suddenly collapsed, called the Sampoong department store. This tragedy has claimed the lives of 502 victims and has left over 1,000 people seriously injured and minor injuries. Actually, in South Korea, in the 1980, there has been a boom economy in South Korea that has led to modern, rapid, and vibrant development. And so, in 1988, people also had the Seoul Olympic. Many tourists come in and ever boost the boom economy in line with their mission of the ride. The wave of the economic boom. The South Korean government has required local contractor to develop large building in the city of Seoul. So, among the local construction company involved in the initiative is the Sampoong Group, a company that has developed Sampoong department store. The building was actually approved by the South Korean government to serve as a luxury apartment. However, after being approved for the project, the director of the Sampoong Group, Lin Jun, changed the building blueprint from the apartment store to the department store or mall. The blueprint action from the apartment to department store is illegal or has no transparency, but he can escape because of the corruption.
Due to the location of the department store cover in the heart of Seoul, which is in Gangnam City within a day, they received 40,000 visitors. Within a week, the vendor they could reach 4 million won revenue, but was turned off by a revenue boost that had been obtained from the department store for only 5.5 years, only in 1965. In April, did the public see that there were a lot of large crash near the edge of the building, whatever it was. But when developer and management have a meeting between them who have management, their management people just say, hey, let's move on to the work that is on top of it. Let's put it down. So on June 29, 1995 at 5 p.m, people are starting to complain because they say there are a lot of cracks near the wall, and then people feel like the floor is shaking. Then there was a lot noise like thunder in the mall, but unfortunately, when the management made a meeting and then people asked for his director opinion, that is Lee Jo-on said, no, we can't stop our operation, we have to get the money. Then decide to check the state of the mall when the mall closes. So basically, there was people to shop with a lot of money. After that, they will do the checking, but everything was too late. When at 5:52 p.m, Sampoong department store had collapsed. Even those workers there had issued warnings such as alarms and had also given instruction to vacate the building.
So, based on the police investigation into the collapse, it was due to the failure of the building structure. Actually, they had found the fact that a foundation for the building that was actually not strong. In the original plan, they would use 80 cm poles, but because they want to reduce costs and also want to make the mall look more beautiful, so they reduced the size of the pole from 80 cm to 60 cm. So it kind of put a very heavy burden on the pole to withstand the weight of the upper level. The police have concluded that the collapse occurred due to negligence as well as corruption that occurred in the company. So the person who should be responsible for the tragedy is the director of the Sampoong group, Lee Jun. Lee Jun has been sentenced to 7.5 years to prison for criminal negligence. And also, he has a son who, director of the company, has been sentenced to 7 years for accidental homicide and corruption offences. The collapsed Sampoong site was supposed to be a memorial over there, so that people who passing by the site will always remember the tragedy. Unfortunately, it was turned into apartment building, and a memorial site for the tragedy was built in the Yangtze Citizen Forest. In a nutshell, from the Sampoong department store tragedy, they are also have some ethical values that we can learn from it. The ethical value that can be expressed and also a meaningful lesson to us from the tragedy is greed will not only give temporary pleasure but will also give misery afterwards. Lastly, another ethical value is laws designed to govern human behavior and make it orderly. But if it is violated and not followed, be prepared to accept the consequences. Thank you for watching us. Hope we'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.